Hello, my name is Skip Benton with Caldwell Banker Select Real Estate, and I'm here today at Hunter Lake Elementary School with Paul Fleming, who's who's a teacher at elementary school. And Paul, appreciate you joining me. And can you tell me a little bit about your life?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I am a music teacher here at Hunter Lake Elementary School. I'm also a trombonist. I'm from the area. I grew up around here. I went to the university here for my degree in music education. I ended up, after graduating, I went to Boston. I received a master's degree in trombone performance from the Boston Conservatory. Started playing, in a bunch of new music ensembles, a bunch of orchestras.
In the Boston area?
In the Boston area.
Uh-huh.
My wife, who's also from here, and I had our first kid, and then we had our second child. We decided it was time to come back home. And so we've been living here for about 2.5 years, teaching, playing, and we've just been really, really loving being back here in Reno with our family and our musical community mostly.
Right, thanks. And so tell me, where are you performing these days?
So I've been the acting second trombonist of the Reno Philharmonic for the last couple of years. I also have had the very good fortune to be substitute performing for the Reno Chamber Orchestra. Every once in a while I get called up to play the Great Basin Brass Quintet, which is the performing brass quintet of the Reno Philharmonic. But also more recently I've been starting up my own new music ensemble, the Reno Modern Brass Quintet, as well as a new music chamber ensemble, the Reno Music.
Well, tell me about that. You have a concert coming up on November 3rd of 2019, which is a couple weeks away. And what are the other plans you got with that organization?
So the Brass Quintet concert, we're playing 4 pieces, one by Joan Tower, who was just named the 2020 Musical America Composer of the Year. We're playing a piece by Philip Glass, who is extremely well-known living composer. We're also premiering 2 pieces, one by a Los Angeles-based composer, April Dawn Guthrie, and then a new piece by mostly a jazz musician and a jazz composer who lives in the area named Tristan Selzler. He wrote a piece called Mass in F, which we will be premiering in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
This is part of a broader musical effort to promote new music in Reno, by Reno composers, by Reno area performers, but also highlighting works of other living composers who don't live in the area that we feel like people in the area need to know more about.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So the name of your organization is
Renew Music.
Renew Music.
Yeah.
And where's the concert going to be held on Sunday?
The concert is in a beautiful performance space of a boutique beer and wine shop called Craft, which is in the Midtown neighborhood. Really, really accessible space. One of the big things that we're trying to promote with the whole ensemble is making new music accessible. This is music that people have never heard before. This is a style that a lot of people won't have heard before, but you get to come in and kind of drop all the pretenses that come with experiencing live music, especially in a classical music sense. You get to have a drink, you get to talk with the composers and the performers before and after the show. And so we're very deliberate about all the musical choices that we make, including the venue. So it's going to be at Craft, and there's no cover charge, it's just donation only to make sure that anybody who's interested can come regardless of who they are, where they're coming from.
Okay, and then you're having a concert in the spring as well. Is that right?
The Spring Renew Music offering will be in the same space. It's also going to be at Craft. It's a string quartet concert.
Oh, nice.
And so we're going to be playing a string quartet by local composer Monica Houghton. And we're also going to be featuring a piece by, I'm blanking on her name right now.
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
a string quartet by Caroline Shaw, who's a super duper popular composer right now. She wrote a piece called Valencia that the string quartet played last summer at Incline, which is on the western side of Lake Tahoe. And so they're going to be bringing back another one of her pieces for the spring concert.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you good luck with this with this project that you're working on, and I
Thanks.
appreciate you joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.